It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot, no good for Allen Crabbe.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
LeBron with it up top. Down 2. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Russell to Allen Crabbe. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
After spending his first 7 years of his NBA career on 7 different teams, including a D-League stint, DeMar Carroll averaged 13.5 points per game, his highest of his 8 NBA seasons.
James to Caldwell Pope. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 5. To Ball. James, his first effort off the mark. Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Allen Crabbe. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nets have the basketball. Russell. To Allen Crabbe. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kuzma to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Russell with it up top. Up by 3. To Allen Crabbe. Five on the shot clock. D'Angelo Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You know, Ed, people have short memories, but this kid was only 19 when he first came into the league. Sure, as the second overall pick, you're going to have high expectations. Trust me, I know. But D'Lo's game is different. First off, he's a lefty, so he throws you off. And his style is even herky-jerky, maybe even choppy like that reminds me of Rod Strickland. But fans, we need to be patient with the process and let kids develop. And I'm still very optimistic that D'Lo is going to live up to all the hype he had coming out of the Ohio State University.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 14, Brandon Ingram. 1 minute left.
Gets to the basket and scores.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
To Dinwiddie. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Rondo into the front court. 12-6 our score. Beasley to Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Ingram's shot won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. The assist from number 9, Damari Carroll.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. The first quarter's complete with the Nets in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LBJ.
Free pizza.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Up 6. To Davis. The drive. Right to the basket. Lakers have it. To James. Baseline drive. Short jumper misses.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
To Dinwiddie. Gets it in the right corner. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. For 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Lakers at the controls right now. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
D'Angelo Russell, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 2, Lonzo Ball.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Ball to James. It's blocked by Allen.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
James to Ball. Off the mark.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. The jumper's off the mark. Ball to James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Whoops, that won't go. Brooklyn's got it. Russell. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Over to the right side. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
James to Kyle Kuzma. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Jared Allen has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. Short jumper won't go down. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Caldwell Pope to Ball. To Caldwell Pope.
Watch that cutter, 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 cutter.
Fires the 3. The Nets have the rebound. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
That'll do it for the first half. The Nets have the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets. The Lakers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Missed threes. Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
The chosen one was unable to find his shot through the first 2 quarters. He's been suffering through miss after miss, and no matter what he tries, it's just not working for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. LeBron into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Allen Crabbe. To Russell. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Ball to James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, But that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Russell. Nice pass to get things going.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
LeBron James at the line for two shots. He struggled so far. First one, count it.
For Los Angeles, number 9, Rajon Rondo.
Able to convert on both free throws. Nets have it. Russell to Allen Crabbe. And the finish at the rim.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Rondo with the basketball. Down 8. To James. A lot of contact. No whistle. Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
In the third quarter.
To Allen Crabbe. Russell. Got it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
James into the front court. His guys trail by 10. The screen sets him up for 2.
Surprised to say the least. I know I didn't expect LeBron to be back in the 2-1-6. But as we know, we should come to expect the unexpected with him every time.
That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Margins 8. To Caldwell Pope. James knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Ed Davis to Allen Crabbe. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. To James. Here comes the screen. Add 2 points to the board.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Fareed. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
To Allen Crabbe. Trying to cash in. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up with the Nets in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they've really hung in there all the way in these three quarters.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Kyle Kuzma. James. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Russell with it up top. Leads 4. To Allen Crabbe. To Russell. 5 seconds to shoot. To Russell. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Russell into the front court. Leads a bucket. To Allen Crabbe. Russell to Allen Crabbe. That's no good. Lonzo with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Throws it down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Nets have the basketball.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, you got the screen right. Screen right. Screen right. Back up. Back up.
Russell to Fareed. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be creative. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Russell with it up top. All even here in the fourth. To Hollis Jefferson. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Hollis Jefferson with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Brooklyn's got it. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Russell to Dinwiddie. To Russell. Down to 5 on the 24. Russell to Allen Crabbe. 4-3. That's what they brought him in for. Allen Crabbe hits the three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Lonzo Ball. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Spinning shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Picked up by the Nets. To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good offense beating good defense.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To James. Tough make through traffic.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Not that time. The Lakers get the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. It wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
LeBron James could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.